Hi everyone, welcome back to another session of Codeavour Bootcamp training sessions. And I'm Rupa. Today is our fourth session. And in today's session, we will be understanding character recognition concept. It's under one of the concept under artificial intelligence as well. So yeah, let us start. So before that, I hope you all would have registered to the Codeavour competition. If not, important links and the previous session recordings will be given in the description box. You can check it out. And yes, without any further delay, let's get started. Let me share my screen with you all. I hope my screen is visible. Yes. Yes. Okay. So today's session topic is make your own Google Lens to recognize the text, right? And with this, we will also be understanding this concept by doing a activity. So that will be a postman activity where there will be a gift and there will be two persons, and our work is to code on a gift to send the gift to the respective person. For example, if I'm showing the camera the name of that particular owner, take for example Hazel and John. If I'm showing the name Hazel, then the gift should go to that particular owner, that is Hazel. Okay, so vice versa. If I'm showing the name of John, then the gift should go to the John. Okay, so with this, we will also be understanding the concepts of OCR. What do you mean by OCR? Optical character recognition, how it works, and also what a few applications of OCR in today's world, and also different blocks which is used for doing this activity. We will be understanding. Okay, so first, what is the full form of OCR? OCR is nothing but optical character recognition, which allows the system to recognize the object's characters on the surface or on the hard copy, and then it can convert to a soft copy. And it is the widest technology used to recognize text inside the images. How does it work? Basically, the image, whatever we give it to the system, it will first make the characteristics distinct from their background, and then it will contour the detection to recognize the characters one by one, and then image classification concept is added on to that to identify the characters, and each characters will be combined to make a word or a sentence. Okay, so as simple as this is a working. Let us see the applications to convert scanned copies like hard copy to the soft copy. Before and after images you can see. Then to check the security license plates. So for example, here in Bangalore, I could see in the traffic junctions or in the signal junctions, there are few cameras. So that those cameras will actually detect the person if they are not wearing the helmet, or if they are crossing the signals. So any of these rules, if someone is breaking, automatically the charge will be applied for that particular vehicle where the camera, the camera is, it is capturing the number plate, and then the charge is directly put on this particular bikes or cars, whichever vehicles it is not following the rules. So this one thing I have seen in Bangalore. How about you in your cities? Have you seen this kind of technology in your cities? Comment down your city name if you have seen this technology, right? So yeah, next is postage cards. So in postage cards also you can see some QR codes or barcodes, OCR codes as well. So those cards, OCR codes will, when you just scan it, entire information will be given, you can be getting it. So that is one thing. And OCR in picture blocks is in artificial intelligence. In this particular artificial intelligent extension also, we have the OCR blocks. Apart from this, we also have separate extension in the latest version of PictoBlocks application, that is text recognition. Right, students? So these are the two extensions you can use to do OCR activities. And here you can actually recognize the handwritten text also and printed text as well. Okay, so recognizing printed text. So whenever you want to recognize a printed text, you will be using printed text result block. Okay, once you have analyzed image from the printed text, you can use printed text result block to get the recognized result from the image in a string format. Okay, so in handwritten text, similar to printed text, in handwritten if it is, then only you can analyze using this particular block, that is handwritten text result. Now, limitations of OCR. So some of the times, many of the times we tend to get blurry images, right, everyone? So when we tend to see blurry images, first of all, we don't able to understand, the confidence of that particular image will be very low. So in such cases, the OCR will not work. And handwritten or cursive text. So in many of the handwritten text will be very unique, right? So everyone's handwriting is very unique. And it is sometimes difficult for a system to recognize the handwritten or the cursive writings whichever we have written. And also artistic font styles. So due to, the art, the way we portray alphabets, characters, we just write very stylish characters. So those stylish characters also might sometimes not be able to recognize by the system. Small text size also, size should be normal so that the computer will recognize. Next is complex background, shadows, glare over text, or perspective distortions. So these kind of disturbances in the images also tend to be one of the major limitation of OCR. And also oversized or mixing capital letters at the beginning of the words, subscript, superscript, or strike through text cannot be recognized by the OCRs. Okay, so these are some of the few limitations of OCR. Next, this is the output for which we will be writing the text, students. So as you can see, we have a gift, and whichever the name I'm showing, Hazel, then the gift should go to Hazel. If I'm showing the name John, then the gift should go to John. Okay, so let us write this code for doing this activity. Okay, so let me share you the PictoBlocks application, students. I hope you all have opened PictoBlocks application before me. Yes. So if yes, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, how is your coding journey going on as so far, students? You can just tell me how it is going on and how good, how well, how happy you are when you are learning new things, right? And these are all the emerging technologies, and let me know how happy are you feeling to learn these emerging technologies, right? So Codeavour platform is giving you this opportunity to learn this concept. So we are so happy that we are giving you this opportunity. Let me share my screen, students. My PictoBlocks application, I'm sharing it right away. Yes. Okay. So I hope you all are doing with me. So assuming that I'm starting now to code. So before starting coding, let us first set up our output stage. So to start up with this, we actually will be needing 3 sprites as we saw in the expected output page. So Toby is not required, so you can delete the Toby. Now choose the sprite from the sprite section. We will be needing 3 sprites. One is John, right? So select John first, and then again go to the sprite section, select Hazel. Now go to the sprite section and select the gift. If you're not finding any of the sprites, you can just click on the search bar, type the name of your sprite, and here it is. It is visible here, and here we have given added 3 sprites on our output window, right? So these are the 3 sprites, and now you can see our backdrop is also very light, like it is white color. So to add more colors to our backdrop, let us go to choose a backdrop, and let us choose one beautiful backdrop so that our output looks good. Any of the backdrop which suits your program, you can use it. I will be using the stripes. because it's bit good, right? So this is the the background I am adding. You can add whichever you feel good. Okay, so now let us write code for each one sprite. So it's very simple. The coding is very simple, students. Very first, let us give position to all three sprites. Okay, so wherever I just drag, whenever I click on flag, it should come to the initial position. Okay, so let us start with coding on John. Click on John, and but when we are writing, when we have more than one sprite, it is obvious that we tend to get confused, right? And clicking on some other sprite, we will be tend to write some other sprites code. So instead of that, double cross check whenever you are writing a code for that particular sprite, is it the right sprite or not, right, students? So first, let us give John the position. So let us write the position. First, let us go to events palette, drag and drop when flag clicked. Okay, so now we are in the John sprite, students. Now let us go to motion. In motion, you can go to X and Y direction. Correct? So for John, let us give 170, comma 170. X is 170 and Y is 90. Click on this. You can see John is in this particular position. Wherever I drag John, whenever I click on flag, he goes to that initial position. Okay. So now let us click on Hazel sprite and let us write the code to keep the Hazel proper fixed position on the stage. Similarly, like what we did in the previous sprite, when flag clicked, and now go to motion palette, go to X and Y block. So here what we can do is that we can give the Hazel, that is X will be minus 180. These XY values, how we are giving is that we have X and Y plane here. So 0, 0 will be in this particular center, students. So X, Y minus Y will be this way. Okay. So this is how, and 0, Y we can keep it as 0. Yeah. Okay. So 0 will be fine, I guess. Yes. Okay. It should be plus 180, students. Plus 180 is 2 up. So let us change. Yeah. Let us change. Here you have, for John, we have given 170, right? So here we can give 170 only, so that it will be in the same position. But here in Y, we have given 90 for John. Here let us give minus 90 so that it will come in the opposite direction. Okay. So as you can see here, Hazel and John has got their own positions. Now let us see John. Yeah, 90. Cool. Yes, students, this is what is the Hazel and John's position. It is fixed position. Now let us write this code for even the gift sprite. Now go to when flag clicked in the events palette. Again, go to the motion palette, and from there, drag. You can just see, go to X and Y. In this, 180 minus 180, students, and Y will be 0. Okay. So you can see the sprite, all three sprites have got their positions. Okay. One more thing I want to tell you, students, is that whenever you are using these blocks like artificial intelligence blocks or any other blocks extensions, the PictoBlocks require sign in. So if you have not yet signed in, quickly sign up onto the PictoBlocks application and you can start doing the code with me, as I have already signed in on my PictoBlocks. Okay, so now let us add the the extension for this activity. As I mentioned, we have text recognition extensions. Just click on this text recognition. Yes. Okay, so this is the new text recognition extension we have added here in the PictoBlocks version, latest version. Right. So now you can see there are few blocks here: recognize printed text, recognize printed text in image from stage. Right. So there are various Let us see, in stage we have costume backdrop also. So you can just bring this whenever you want to see image characters from the costume and backdrop as well. Okay, so now we will be using recognize printed text in image. So let me minimize this screen, students, so that you will get to see the entire code. Yes, so I am recognizing printed text. It's not printed text basically, it's a handwritten text, students. I will write it on a single sheet of paper and show it on the screen. Okay, so now we are recognizing the text. So after recognizing the text, what are we doing? You are checking the condition. If my handwritten text is equal to John. Okay, so if then I will put this particular gift should go to John. Okay, so that is the condition. For this condition, which condition we are using? If condition or if else? Anyone? We will be using if else. So go to control palette and here you can see if else condition. So bring the if else condition, and here in this particular if condition, where is that condition that is equal to, or you can also use contains. Right, students? So let us use contains and see how it works. So in the operators palette, you can see a condition here. Join, you have letter length here. After that, the fourth one, apple contains A. Okay, so this we will be using if. If what contains? If the text contains, okay, if the handwritten text result is John. Okay, so if it is John, what should I do? I should send this gift to John, right? So for that, go to motion palette. In motion palette, you have glide 1 seconds to random position. No, we are not going to random position. We are going to John. Right, students? So whenever you have handwritten text written as John, then the gift should glide towards John. Okay, and next else. In else part, let us duplicate this and put it in the else part. Okay, so since my camera is on, so it will show this error. So we need to off all the cameras on my system in order to open it on the PictoBlocks application. Right, students? So let me just change here. In place of John, I need to write Hazel. Very nice. Very correct. So Hazel, and I should glide towards Hazel. Right, students? So this much is done. So if not, what should we do? Else, we need to tell that no text is recognized, or please try again later. Okay, please try later. Right, students? So this is the code for us to check and send our particular PictoBlock, our particular gift to that particular owner. Okay, so now let us check if our condition is working fine or not. Okay, so I have a sheet of paper. Let me write Hazel and John and check if this is working for me. Okay, so quickly grab a pen and a paper, and now we will test the condition which we have written as a code. Okay, come soon. Yeah, so let me write it. I am writing both the names in two different corners. Okay, students, so that I can recognize both. So this is John and this is, where is Hazel? Hazel. Okay. Okay, done. Let me run the code. Okay. So yeah, to run the code, let me click on the green flag. Maximize the screen. Yeah, it is on. So now let me show here It's showing please try again later. Yeah. Let me run once again. Yeah. So since the name is John, it's going to John. Right, students? Now let me once again. Yes. Hazel. Okay, let me first hold Hazel well. Yes. Let me run it. Now the gift is going to Hazel. So this is how we have created the code, and this code is working all fine. Right, students? So this is the activity, that is making hand recognition, by the machine. So machine is recognizing your text. Okay. So this is how we have given the gift to that particular respective owners. Now, once this activity is done, do not forget to save. So click on File, Save As, and save this particular code. And or you can just write text recognition. Yeah. So my code is saved as well. Okay. So this is the activity, students. I hope you have got the output. If not, do let me know in the comment section what queries or what difficulty you're facing, so that I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah. So having said that, we actually have Telegram and WhatsApp groups as well. So if you are wanting to get regular updates of Codeavour 5.0 International, do join these groups for getting latest updates. So you can just pause the video and scan this QR code to join the groups. And I thank you all for joining this session and making this session a wonderful session. So yeah, I'll be coming up with latest technological activities again in the future sessions. So for now, I'll be leaving right now. So thank you so much everyone for joining, and I'll be seeing you all in the next session. Until then, stay safe. Take care you all. Bye-bye.